Ever had a weather day so bad you felt like you were on another planet? Well, there are actual planets out there where our wildest weather dreams, or nightmares, are an everyday reality. From raining gems to scorching hot hellscapes, we're diving into the most extreme weather conditions in the universe. So get ready, because things are about to get pretty wild. First up, we've got a planet straight out of a sci-fi flick, HAT P7b. Discovered back in 2008 by the HATNet project. Yes, that's Hungarian-made automated telescope network, not a fancy Hungarian dish. This Jupiter-like giant is so massive it makes our own Jupiter look like a pea in comparison. HAT P7b orbits ridiculously close to its star in the Cygnus constellation, a whopping 1,112 light-years away. And get this, it has a retrograde orbit, meaning it travels in the opposite direction of its star's rotation. Talk about a planet with a rebellious streak. It's going against the cosmic current. Now, the star HAT P7b orbits is no ordinary sun. It's an F-type main sequence star, burning way hotter than our sun. HAT P7b is basically trapped in a cosmic pressure cooker with an atmosphere hotter than a sauna run by a supernova. Not exactly your ideal vacation spot. Here's where things get truly interesting. Back in 2016, scientists discovered something about HAT P7b that would make even a geologist raise an eyebrow. Apparently, this planet has some seriously messed up wind patterns. These winds whip around the surface at crazy speeds, causing the reflected light from the planet to go all wonky, yet stunning to look at. Now, back to HAT P7b. Scientists discovered that the clouds on HAT P7b might be made of corundum, the same stuff that makes rubies and sapphires. That's right, this planet might have gemstone clouds. Imagine walking through a rainstorm and getting hit with a sprinkle of rubies. Might want to pack a metal-plated umbrella or a bucket to catch those gems. So, HAT P7b's got dual clouds and winds that make Jupiter's great red spot look like a gentle breeze. It's a planet where you get a new bling every day, assuming you survive the storm, of course. But wait, there's another planet where it's raining glass. No, not the kind you drink out of, actual shards of glass. Before we dive into the next crazy planet, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We're just getting started. Alright, think about this, a planet where it rains glass. Yes, you heard that right. HD 189733b, discovered in 2005, is a gas giant, or should I say glass giant. This gas giant is about 1.13 times the mass of Jupiter, and it orbits its star in just 2.2 days. So it's basically the planet equivalent of that friend who always insists on winning at Mario Kart. But don't let its size fool you. Hubble's imaging spectrograph has observed changes in light colour from HD 189733b as it passed behind its host star. And it's blue, like a smurf on a very bad hair day. Scientists like Frederick Pont from the University of Exeter said they saw the blue shift and brightness drop, confirming this planetary smurfiness. Now, you might be thinking, blue? That sounds kind of nice and peaceful. Trust me. This planet is anything but peaceful. This planet has winds whipping around at a blistering 5,400 miles per hour, or 8,600 kilometers per hour. These aren't your typical breeze. They're like a never-ending glass storm. By the way, if you're looking for a glass half full kind of place, HD 189733b might just shatter your expectations. Anyway, scientists have found something else about this glassy nightmare. In July 2024, the James Webb Space Telescope detected the stench of rotten eggs in its atmosphere. Yep, it's sulfur, making this a gassy glass giant and a giant stink bomb. So, in terms of habitability, HD 189733b is a total dud. If you're dreaming of an interstellar getaway, this planet will not be on your list. Imagine trying to take a stroll while dodging glass shards and dealing with a sulfur stench that would make a skunk gag. Yeah, hard pass on that one. Okay, if you thought glass rain was a tough day at the office, you ain't seen anything yet. Let's check out another planet that's a total hot mess. Meet Gliese 436b, a Neptune-sized planet with a serious identity crisis. It's orbiting a red dwarf star, just 33.3 light-years away. It's got a mass that's 22.26 times that of Earth, packing some planetary muscle. Now, don't let the icy vibe fool you. Gliese 436b might look like Hoth from Star Wars, but it's a massive, fiery ice ball. Imagine Hoth from Star Wars, but instead of a frosty winter wonderland, you've got a surface that's burning up at a toasty 822.2 degrees Fahrenheit, or 439 degrees Celsius. It's like a beach day with an icy twist, if the beach were a freezing fireball, huh?
Yes!
Alright, here's the deal. You know how when you heat up ice, it melts into water? Basic stuff, right? Well, on Gliese 436b, things go a little off the rails. The planet's so hot that it's basically like sticking an ice cube in a pizza oven. But instead of melting, the ice stays solid. How does that work? Blame the planet's gravity. It's so strong that it pulls melted ice towards its core and forces the ice to stay solid no matter how hot it gets. And since the planet is so close to its star and moving so fast, it's on fire. So what you end up with is ice that's literally burning hot, but still ice. Yeah, I know, it's weird as hell, but that's space for you. But that's not all. This planet is trailing a massive, comet-like cloud of hydrogen, making it look like it's got a permanent party hat on. It's like the universe decided to throw a cosmic rave, and Gliese 436b is the star of the show. Now you might be thinking, a cloud of hydrogen? That sounds like a gas. Well, it is. And while this planet might be a sight to behold, it's also losing its atmosphere faster than you can say evaporation. The red dwarf star it orbits is a bit of a slacker, being only half the size of our Sun, but it still manages to heat things enough to strip away some of Gliese 436b's atmosphere. We've gone from icy infernos to glass storms, and now we're cranking up the heat to supernova levels. Get ready to roast as we explore Kelt 9b, the ultimate hot mess of the exoplanet world. This planet's not just warm, it's practically a cosmic furnace. Kelt 9b is chilling, or rather, not chilling, about 670 light-years away from us, with a scorching temperature of around 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit or 4,300 degrees Celsius if you're on Team Metric. It's basically hotter than some stars. Yep, you heard that right. This planet's hotter than your grandma's oven on Thanksgiving. So why did Kelt 9b and its ex have a fallout? Because it was too hot to handle. This fiery giant is what we call a hot Jupiter. These planets are like the drama queens of the galaxy, orbiting their stars so close that they're completely unlivable. On its sunny side, things are so toasty that hydrogen molecules can't even stay together. They're getting torn apart like confetti at a New Year's Eve party. Oh, and speaking of quick turnarounds, did you know that Kelt 9b zips around its star in just 1.5 Earth days? That's faster than you can finish a binge-watching session of your favourite series. Kelt 9b is tidally locked, meaning one side always faces its star, like how our moon only shows one side to Earth. But even with this locked-in position, there's a wild atmospheric dance happening as heat and gases flow from the hot side to the cold side. Scientists peeking through the Spitzer Space Telescope found this planet to be so extreme that it's like a one-of-a-kind fiery loner in the exoplanet scene. As Megan Mansfield from the University of Chicago put it, this kind of planet is so extreme in temperature, it is a bit separate from a lot of other exoplanets. So yeah, it's not just hot, it's in a league of its own. Whoa, talk about extreme weather. From gemstone clouds to glass rain and fiery ice balls, the universe's wildest weather is crazier than we could have imagined. But here's the twist. If you thought these planets were jaw-dropping, just wait until you see what's next. Our video on the scariest planets discovered so far is like the cosmic cliffhanger you didn't know you needed. To make sense of the full cosmic picture and get the complete story, you've got to watch the next video. Trust me, you won't want to miss how these planetary phenomena stack up in the grand scheme of space's most terrifying worlds.